r/quityourbullsh. This is a subreddit where people are called out for posting something that is untrue, or that they're generally lying about, or that they're trying to make a statement to make themselves feel superior when they are in fact incorrect. It is important to note that they have to be called out for it to come under this category. So let's get into the video. Without saying how old you are, name one thing from your childhood some younger people wouldn't understand. Books. Wow, would you look at that? Turns out, younger people read more than older people. Could it be you're a bit out of touch, or just desperate to feel superior about something? Ouch. Honestly though, I love a good book. I'm actually reading a book right now. It's called The Rules of Magic. It is an incredible book, you should check it out. I got polio from the vaccine and was paralyzed from the waist down. Parents should do their own research and take the time to weed out dangerous, unnecessary vaccines because their doctors do not have the knowledge or time to do so. Is that so? Because you're standing up in about 5 of your Facebook photos. Ooh, playing the fake disabled card. That one's rough. That one's pretty rough. Hey, you like Japanese food? Yeah, I do. I don't know if sushi is Japanese food, but I really do like sushi. Racist? Go kill yourself. That's so rude. Why would you do that? What? In my country, we would gun you down. But sushi is Japanese. Found this at the bottom of my delivery receipt. Thank you to whoever this was. Delivery instructions. Pretty sure this is the Vine guy that does awesome impressions. I'd swear the delivery instructions are put by whoever orders though. They are. This is embarrassing. You know your relevancy is starting to wane when you have to pretend that people delivering your package know who you are. SpaceX will reportedly move Starship and Super Heavy development to Texas as first hop tests near. This source is incorrect. Starship and Raptor development is done out of our HQ in Hawthorne, CA. We are building the Starship prototypes locally at our launch site in Texas, as their size makes them difficult to transport. Yes, I love Elon Musk calling people out. Just people make up stuff about Elon Musk a lot, and he's always there like, this is false. Amazon got me f***ed up telling all my business. Can I sue for this? I can't keep up with my mentions, so whoever got an issue with this for whatever reason, please refer to my pinned tweets. Thanks! Amazon got me f***ed up, just tell my business. Hater! So the context of this one, just because it's not completely clear from an image, someone else posted this first, and then she just stole the tweet, pretty much word for word. And then called them a hater because, you know, if you get called out, you're not wrong, they're just a hater. Wow, looks like you're ruining the fun for everyone. I bet you get invited to a lot of parties. How old are you, 10? It's kind of hard when you're deployed overseas, but are you sure? Shows images of Google search for soldier. I swear I've never Googled Canadian Afghanistan. Your profile picture is from the Canadian Armed Forces, Lamau. Oof, I didn't realize that. Let me update it to something more original, or at least something that suits your tastes. So, not only did he steal the picture from somewhere else, he didn't even get the right country. Good job there, bud. Cheetahs, giraffes, and elephants are all facing extinction. We know who is to blame for this, and it rhymes with W/Blight Steeple. Blight Steeple, skull. Actually, the Chinese are to blame for much more of it. You know, the people who use elephant ivory for their trinkets, rhino horn for their traditional medicines, so much so that conservationists go as far as to inject adulterants into live rhino horns so that when it's consumed by some Chinese, they wish they hadn't. Not to mention bear bile, which causes unimaginable agony for the poor creature. Tiger parts, contributing to the critical endangerment of these magnificent cats. Shark fins for soup, which causes terrible suffering to sharks and ruins ocean ecosystems due to sharks being vital apex predators. But nah, let's conveniently ignore the facts and blame Whitey instead. But if you blame Chinese people, it might come off as racist. 2 weeks ago, I corrected my chem teacher on tetravalence, and I solved the problem which he wasn't able to crack in days. He congratulated me and told me to teach the class properly. Today they had a full test and all of them got full. You dumbass! When the f did this happen? Stop making up bullshit. You don't know jack about tetravalency. By the way, anyone who is seeing this, I am his classmate. Oh. Why do people make up stuff like that? Especially when they've got people that know them on their Facebook. It's so dumb. In 1937, 2 women caused a car accident by wearing shorts in public for the first time. I vow to reblog this every time it shows up on my dash. Love this. They caused a car crash. No, they didn't. The man driving his car, who took his eyes off the road because he was staring at a pair of women, caused a car crash. He averted his eyes from the road, he endangered the people, and he crashed his own car. This is all proof you need that we live in a society that blames women for things they didn't do. Reblog for the comment and lovely picture. Accountability. Except no, they didn't really cause a car crash. That man didn't get distracted and cause a car crash either. In fact, no one was endangering people by staring at 2 women instead of focusing on driving. The car crash never happened and the women never caused it. A close look at the picture reveals the car does not have any kind of dent and did not hit the pole. It is actually a staged picture taken by Toronto-based commercial photography film. Alexandra Studios, City of Toronto Archives, Fonds 1257, Series 1057, Item 4766. The photo session of Alexandra Studios in fact dates back to 1937. The women seen are most certainly models and they did not cause any accident. It was perhaps taken as a snapshot of city life. I'm all for not blaming women for things they didn't do. I'm also for not blaming men for things they didn't do, to be honest. I have lost faith that anyone on this website ever has the common sense to look up anything they have seen on this site. Here's a different picture from the scene. There was no crash. You got him there. So yeah, there's no dent on the car. The women are just chilling. Oh, there's another comment. No, it has to be about how bad men are or it isn't valid. Yeah, that seems to be pretty true when it comes to Tumblr posts, I'm not gonna lie. Is this good? Did you use a reference to draw that? Or did you draw it yourself? Also, it looks good. I drew it myself. What? With no reference? Really? It looks really familiar. It's from a series. I hand drew it. It's a movie series. Hey, Naruto anime drawing. Can you explain this? Busted! Stealing art is one of those things that I will never understand why people do. It bemuses me on many levels. Like, if you didn't draw the art, what do you get from claiming you did? Like, people go, oh wow, you're a really good drawer, but you're not a really good drawer. The comments are, the compliments aren't actually directed to you, so you're not gonna feel good for someone saying you're really good for something you didn't do. Like, I don't understand that. I am getting so tired of privileged men claiming fat shaming isn't a gendered issue because they experienced it too. Not only do you not experience it anywhere nearly as severe as women do for men, it's by and large a choice. The female body is genetically predisposed to store more fat, so no matter what we do, being fat is a genetic default for many women. To tell us to simply eat less and move more is literally shaming us for something we have no control over. Men, on the other hand, don't have that genetic makeup. When you see a fat man, you see a lazy man. How about no? You do not have a genetic condition, you're just lazy. Doctors have been telling you that for years. Mum doesn't have fat genes, our sister doesn't have fat genes, you're the only fat woman in our household. He's pretty mad at her at this point. He's like, no, you're just dumb. Also, what about men? Like, it's not always by and large a choice for men to be fat. It can be a big struggle for men as well as women. Anyone that's struggling with weight issues, it's like, it's not an easy thing to counter regardless of who you are. It takes a lot of work. The picture of that stupid fucking hipster chick in Star Wars shirt needs to stop. She probably hasn't even seen all the movies. What? This one? First off, it's not even Star Wars, it's Stop Wars. Secondly, I sincerely hope you're joking right now, because that's Natalie Portman. She was in them. How can you make a post like that and not realize that it's her?
American middle schools caught forcing students to do Muslim prayers 5 times a day. Time to revoke funding. Retweet. This is what for decades of rejecting Jesus Christ has done to this nation. The children are worshiping Satan.
It's a tornado drill. Really though? Like, okay, I'm gonna point out a thing about how this guy very clearly hasn't done his research. Notice how all the kids are in different directions. I'm fairly sure, correct me if I'm wrong, I'm fairly sure that Muslim prayers always face in one direction. I can't remember the direction it is. I think, is it east? You know what, let's do a classic me and Google it. Yeah, but it's the direction of Mecca, so I guess it depends on where you are. Muslims in USA face the south. If you're in Mexico towards east, Russia south, Ethiopia north, Europe southeast. Okay, so in the UK it's southeast. But yeah, all these kids in this hallway are different directions because they're facing the walls. If they were actually doing Muslim prayers, they would all be facing the same direction. I'm gonna leave this one there. Oh no, there's a guy holding a gun to a kid's head. And people still continue to worship USA. It's because they're all fed with lies. Look at her expression. She has no fear. Probably because that's Lee. I'm gonna butcher the pronunciation of this name. I'm so sorry. Probably because that's Lee Thi Van playing the role of village chief's daughter in the feature film Platoon, and the man holding a gun to her head would be William Dafoe, aka the Green Goblin in Spider-Man. I swear to f***ing God, this website. I don't understand people. As you can probably tell from this whole series of images, but you can't take an image from a movie and expect nobody to, like, trace that back, especially if it's a big movie. Like, it's just so ridiculous. Alright, well, that's going to about wrap up today's video. As of recording this, we are nearly at 300 subscribers. The rate at which this channel has been growing is honestly amazing. Thank you guys so much for subscribing, for watching my content. We get so many comments on my videos. The interaction between everyone is amazing. I'm so thankful for all of you. If you ever want to chat to me, throw a comment down below and I'll try and reply. Otherwise, I have links to my Twitter and my Discord and other social media in the description. But other than that, thank you so much everybody for watching. If you want more, be sure to tell me in the comments, and I will see you in the next video. Peace out.